Hey guys, it's Oyster. More oxygen not included. I think you've come to expect it by now. Yeah. Gotta get my daily recordings in. This one's coming about an hour later than I initially intended, but it doesn't really matter at all. Oh, right, these guys need illumination. What am I thinking? I have a lot of episodes backlogged. I mean, the episodes that are coming out today, I'm probably like 20 ahead of that at the time of recording this. Because I play pretty much every day, and I like to record it and practice. I consider it practice, just talking and playing. Because it's really a hoot, and I want to get better at it. There we go. Get the lights built. And then we'll have our second tier of food growing alongside the first. And that'll keep our calorie count climbing. Ooh, keep that alliteration going. That'll keep the calorie count climbing. We could... what was our next task? Oh yes, we have our safety... Our safety standards are quite high, I'd say, on this colony. I think this is actually the birthplace of OSHA. We're gonna have a lot of what's the word of safety measures. We're gonna take a lot of safety measures, whether they're necessary or not. I just don't want to have my dupes getting all messed up all the time, and I already don't like just how much chlorine gas is down here. So we've got a couple deodorizers, a couple algae terrariums, and just out of curiosity, what's our algae count currently? As of now, we have 31 tons of algae. Seems pretty good to me. These guys, I've never ranched anything in this game, but these Drecos seem particularly useful. They excrete phosphorite, but you can shear them. What are they called? Dreco? Sorry, I'm getting a bit of a hiccup coming. Drecos, reptilian species, boasting billions of microscopic hairs on their feet, allowing them to stick to and climb most surfaces. My reading comprehension is less than that of a 5th grader. The tail of the Dreco, called the train, is purely for decoration and can be lost or shorn without harm to the animal. As a result, Dreco fibers are often farmed for use in textile production. Caring for Drecos is a fulfilling endeavor thanks to their companionable personalities. Some domestic Drecos have even been known to respond to their own names. It's like an old one. What the hell? They eat balm lily, pincha pepper plants, or mealwood. Their backsides are covered in thick woolly fibers that only grow in hydrogen climates. That makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. They drop a good chunk of meat. No matter what they do cobalt or phosphorite. Phosphorite. So yeah, they're definitely a point of interest. They, we can set up a room. How would I do that? We could set up a room that would be dedicated to the cause of keeping these guys growing. So it would be a hydrogen-filled room. Yes. Hydrogen everywhere. Then we want their food in there too. So we want chlorine at the bottom. How am I doing that? We'll figure that out somewhere down the line. In the meantime, they're gonna get to building this air pump. And I am researching, I believe I set up gas reservoirs so that I may store the chlorine gas. Yes, that is what the plan was. I can store the gas. I get thermosensors as well, thermoregulators. Cool, cool. Cools gas. Which chlorine's pretty hot, isn't it? It's pretty warm. Gets pretty warm down here. 40, I'll just say it twice. 40s. It gets to the 40s over there. Drecklet egg. Alright, so lots of chlorine gas. We're going to suck it up, and we're going to stuff it in a reservoir. Said reservoir, I think, is going to be up here. I think we're probably going to have like a little room here. I think this was going to be a kitchen. This will be like a little, you know, interim room. And then it'll be, I think we'll line it up here, and then we'll have our gas storage stuff over here. I think that's my plan, and that's what we're gonna see to doing in this episode of Oxygen Not Included. Could you imagine if it jumped to an insane intro after that? We'd be the highest. We'd be pretty high budget at that point, and I'm not, so I'm not doing that. Don't expect it. So in here is gonna be bam, 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 like however many, how many gas reservoirs. I'm gonna remember the word eventually, like on demand. I'm gonna say it enough playing this game. Reservoir is just gonna, bam, fill the void in my mind that is trying to find words at all times. It's a struggle. It is difficult being me. Let's see. Cromulus. What a great name. This man's an operator and a tidier. Is that something I was getting into right now? Was that the plan? He started with hard digging. Cromulus, what's your deal, brother? What does a Cromulus really get up to? Cromulus. Unrested, too bright. Would you sleep in the lights, brother? We have 10 people. We have 9 beds. We need a bed for Cromulus. We also need to build out. We could build another room here without any harm to anything. Yes, that would be no problem whatsoever. Look, these are growing because Bert's working on the wires, giving off some light. And hey, you saving them. One more light, and we've got so much food growing. It won't even be funny. It'll be hilarious. This should build me up for a while, I'd say. Hopefully, it's not too much work for my farmers to handle. I don't think it will be. Sunshine doing what she does best. But yeah, we're gonna build out this room and start storing our gases. I think also we might as well, since we're on this floor, we can eventually find what we want in here. I don't even think we have it researched. Never mind. We'll do that after. We'll set up the kitchen after, and maybe we'll start cooking a little bit of bristleberry, because we'll have quite a bit of excess. Like, let's see here. We've got food in here somewhere. Edible. We've got 1,700. What? Doesn't add up. We have that much muckroot? I guess they just be eating the bristleberry. Where do you get muckroot? That doesn't seem possible. Oh well. We have plenty of meal lice and plenty of muckroot, apparently. Maybe we just haven't touched it. But perhaps I can turn the muck root into something else if I build a kitchen. I don't fully believe that will be the case, but you know, it's a fun thought. Wishful thinking, I believe they call that. I'm a big fan of that, personally. Wishful thinking. I do it all the time. If this goes the best way possible, instead of the obvious way it's gonna go, we'll be fine. What do I do with uranium ore? I have no idea what radiation is all about in this game. So, look at that. We got 2 greenhouses. We've got a stable that is not storing any critters as of right now. Though I'd love it if we, like, just moved it into that room. Move all of them. Let's spot another hatch. There's one. Move it over here. You there, ogre. But by order of Lord Farquaad, I am authorized to place you both under arrest and transport you to a designated resettlement facility. And we're gonna end that there, otherwise I won't stop. Let's see. We got quite a bit of stuff we could get up to doing. Oh man, the oxygen's clearing out. Love to see that. A little bit of carbon dioxide being uncovered. Uncovered. That guy is definitely gonna have to also connect to a gas filter, because I want, how could I do this? What'd be a cool setup? So this pump is gonna be for chlorine until it's clear, and then it'll start sucking up other stuff, and we don't really care for that. So let's try to have a plate. How big is this? It's 21. So the middle 3 would be, what is this? 10. And that's 10 would be here, here, and here. Perfect. I like that. That broke out. All right. I'm terrible at eyeballing it, so I'm so happy that I can count it. And I'll still mess it up sometimes. I think we'll have like a channel in the middle here. They're like too tall. So it's gonna be going like, we'll have reservoirs on either side of this, but I think it's gonna be something weird going on like this. Now, maybe not like that. I'm not thinking it through exactly, but it'll start like this, and the first pipes are gonna have to run like kind of weird, I think. Like bop 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 bop, something like that. Gas pipe. Don't release chlorine into the base. That is the only goal, the main point of the mission. So that'll go here, and then up here, there, 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 there. Oh, it's gonna go into the filter. We'll cancel this one. It's gonna go into the filter. The filter is gonna go down. This is gonna go up, like so. And then it'll filter the next thing into the next reservoir. Whether it goes... It'll be hard to do, put them on the other side. For now, they're going to only be on this side. What can we fit? 2 in here? Hedge your bets. 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. And then that's the 10th. I just don't remember how wide they are. We're going to find out. Maybe we do liquid reservoirs on the right side. Am I thinking with portals now? GLaDOS? Am I thinking with portals now? We're researching it though. They're getting on it. It's honestly coming along quite nicely. Pretty slowly. Cycle 26 though. I think we're doing all right. At least our prospects are reasonable. You know, maybe I don't need rooms for each person right now, but I like it. It's keeping my base honest. It's keeping me consistent. I'm making sure there's a place for everything. What happened to the Great Hall? Oh, I tore it apart. But of course I did. 'Twas the goal all along. Move. They'll get around to it. Whoever does the hatching. Pending move. Can they just move them? Wrangle. Probably gotta wrangle them too. That's probably a... Oh, there's a button for this, isn't there? Oh, there's a oh, wrangle. Get him. Oh man, get him. Where's the other ones? We got two. There he is. Think you can escape? You can't escape. You. All right, someone's getting wrangled, and I'm gonna find it. It's gonna be somebody in a straw hat doing it too. That much you can count on. Oh, Bert. Oh, Bert. Oops. Yeah, get him. Get wrecked, nerd. You're trying to escape, trying to break your cuffs. Not a good look. I'll break out of these cuffs. Is that a video I remember seeing? A man, a crazy person, threatens to break out of the cuffs, tries, and instantly doesn't break out of the cuffs because they're handcuffs. Ouch. And that was that. Or maybe I'm misremembering and he successfully breaks out of the cuffs. This is probably a video that's happened 1,000 times over by now. But I remember it being a very lean individual. You're going to be good at tidying, Romulus. I don't care what anybody says. Abe is the farmer, which leaves Bert to be the rancher. But of course. And he's doing just that. Wrangle him. This guy thinks he can escape your wrath. Oh, air's not great in the farm. We need just a way for carbon dioxide to get out of there. Does air flow through here? I don't think so. It doesn't seem like it. It's blocked by this. Okay, okay. There's oxygen here, nothing here, obviously. It's getting blocked. Okay. And that means we've got a new little bit of a thing we can solve. How to get air flowing, probably right here. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Because it can flow through these doors. Oh yeah. Oh, it flows through those doors. So we'll just put the classy little airflow tile right here. That should do it. That should solve all of our problems. Keeping us safe in the process. We could probably be setting up a couple more digs here. So we will. And we'll get them to dig this out as they go. And honestly, I think we just harvest every plant we see. because we want the seeds and to create like a controlled space for all of them. But in the meantime, we're going to fast forward through their downtime, get to the next day. And you know what? Seems a little short, but I think this episode ends now. I think we're going to move on and we'll pick it up on cycle 27 in the next one. So I appreciate you watching. I'll see you then.